What do you think, close enough? I think so too. Alright, so I'm gonna open the meeting.
Alright,
And I am going to move to open a public hearing pursuant to RSA 674:57 to declare all land designated as special flood hazard areas by the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, in its flood insurance study for the county of Merrimack, New Hampshire, dated January 23rd, 2026, Cal? Thank you. Or as amended, together with the associated flood insurance rate map firm panels. You want me to read all the letters, numbers?
I don't think you
I don't think that's
Okay.
necessary.
As noted in the record, dated January 23rd, 2026, or as amended to be part of the town of Canterbury zoning ordinance. Looking for a second.
I will second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
And then we're just gonna leave that open for a period of time, okay. Alright, why don't we go on to department heads. Sam, you wanted to go first, right? No worries, thank you. Thank you, sir. I think we're one short, actually. There we go.
Receivables listed by warrant. There hasn't been very much change. There's been a couple small payments for small lots, but there hasn't been anything significant.
Okay.
Quickly doing the math, what is Beulah Fellowship, that's almost $18,000, so.
And no contact?
No contact and no payment,
Right.
and there's another bill gonna come out someday,
Yep,
Okay.
so,
alright,
yeah, that's where we are with that.
okay. Yep. I got nothing, anybody?
As soon as we get a tax rate, we'll put out bills.
Yeah, okay.
And just see how that
I think
goes,
that's
When do we need to
tonight,
start following up on Lovering?
sooner rather than later. Because then we'll have everything prepared for
Yeah,
when we have to go through this deeding process, if we have to
Yeah.
go through a deeding process.
Okay.
So, I'd recommend that you guys do that sooner.
okay.
rather than later.
And, Simbari? We haven't heard anything?
I haven't heard anything. no.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Alrighty,
Thanks, Sam.
Cool, thank you.
thank you, Sam.
Good night. Chief Cruddy, you wanna come on down?
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you. Put them all out on one piece of paper, just cut them apart.
Alright.
Ooh, alright, yay. Traffic stuff.
Cool, thank you.
Ooh, good on Huckleberry, good.
Well, do you know where the camera is?
No,
It was on the board.
Alright,
who's that?
so in the last month, we had 9 incidents, 4 arrests, 0 accidents, 52 citations, 370 calls for service, and state police assisted with 4 calls. As far as the badges for the tricentennial, I
Yep.
have ordered those, so as soon as those come in. I'll
Can't
get
wait to
with-
see him.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I'll get with you.
Yeah.
The shadow boxes that we're gonna put them in, we can
Yep.
get on Amazon, we don't have to go to like Crown Patrol if you're.
Sounds good, yeah. And then we wanted to do a picture with the artiste that.
Yeah, did we wanna do that before, do we wanna wait till 2027 and like, well, that's just logistics.
Yeah.
As far as what we wanna do,
I'm thinking before, let's give him, some.
cause I had, I don't wanna say on here, because you
Yeah.
can see it.
Well, it depends on whether, are you gonna be, I don't know if they're going to have a table at the December market, they
I
couldn't
believe the
find
plan-
somebody.
Yeah, I think they want to, so, the tricentennial committee wants to have a table.
So if you
at-
had them there
yeah,
to sell, then you'd want the picture, that would be nice,
Yeah,
okay. but-
No, I'll get with you and we'll figure out
Yeah,
what we
you
want.
guys figure it
yeah,
out.
yes, we will,
Okay,
sounds good.
Yay.
so as soon as they come in.
Yeah,
And
give me a
is-
yell,
Are calls
Probably
for
like
service down?
For this time of year, it's about normal.
Okay.
Once it starts getting cold, less people are out driving around.
Well, okay,
Plus, the officers have been tied up doing other things and working
Yeah.
on course, I mean, even today, Jordan
I
got
saw
a
that.
meeting at 10:30 this morning.
yeah,
I mean, that ties you up for hours right
Yeah.
there, so, you know what I mean, so it depends on what kind of calls come in to
Okay.
get them tied up,
yeah,
so. The other paper I gave you was from the speed box that Epsom gave us, we stuck that out on Hackleboro Road. That was from, let's see, 11:04 to 11:13. It ends at 2:03 AM because the battery died. Right, so that's why it stopped at a certain time. So 1,197 cars.
Jeez.
Fastest speed was 58. Slowest speed was 7. Again, 7 is probably Amazon or
Is that your
something like that, or a mail truck going by.
Deer hunters.
Yeah, or it could be
Or
deer
deer
hunters.
hunters, right.
Depends on where the camera was, if it was up by Sunset Hill, I don't go there that much.
So it was Sunset Hill about, let's say, 300 yards.
Straight away on the dirt.
Yeah, it's a straightaway
Okay.
dirt road, we needed
Yeah.
the straightaways, we
Yep, yep.
want to put it. So enforceable violations.
Interesting.
Over 10 miles an hour, so people going 40 plus, you're looking at 2% speeding.
Okay,
Alright, 13% or 13 miles an hour over, 1% speeding.
yep,
So I would say not really a speeding issue on that
Yeah.
road, you have a couple that are going over obviously drastically, but for the most part, not a real
yeah.
major
Now, is
issue.
that, even though it's a straightaway because it's dirt, does that make a difference in how fast they might have been going? Like, I know when they, being at the other end of Hackleboro where it's paved and it's a downslope, a lot of people come whipping through there, but,
I think it's gonna make a difference as far as, yes, where it's freshly paved, people are probably going a little faster on that part of the road now.
yeah.
We put this out while they were paving,
Oh, okay,
so right now, yeah, people might go faster on that newly paved portion. I think you'll see in the summer, anyone with a motorcycle will go faster on that part of the road.
yeah,
Cars, it's hit or miss, it's not like, you get a motorcycle on fresh pavement, they're hitting the gas. Anybody that's ever rode a motorcycle will tell you, you
Yeah.
got fresh pavement, they're gonna open that up a little bit. Cars, they don't feel the difference that much, so.
Yeah.
But again, different parts of Hackleboro Road, you're gonna get different results.
yeah,
Yeah,
So if we either borrow theirs again or we end up getting our own, we can try it on different parts of Hackleboro Road.
at some point, it'd be curious to see, again, if it's doable without, making it a hardship, to check Hackleboro closer to the center.
Okay, that was my
but this
original
is-
thought,
yeah.
we were gonna put it down here, but then they were doing all that paving, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
well, people are gonna slow down for that, so we moved it closer towards.
Yeah, no, this is good to know, but sometime in the
Yeah, that's why I like
future.
this part of it, cause you got a little pin drop of where it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, this is great.
Kinda nice.
yeah.
But the way the information's broken down is really good, really very helpful. So, great.
Cool. Alright, anything else?
Well,
Good.
I
Thanks,
don't think
Chief.
so.
Alright,
Appreciate it, have a good
Thank
night,
you.
stay safe.
thank you.
John?
I'm impressed, 58 on my dirt roads, I think that's.
Yeah, I wanna know who that's pretty astonishing.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to think how you get 58, which direction you're coming from, you get going 58 right
I
there.
know,
I don't know, and it wasn't me.
it took some doing.
Jeez, okay,
We're supposed to be shipping plastic tomorrow,
Cool,
we have to pay to ship it,
yeah,
good to see it going.
yeah,
Thank you for letting the loader go down south, it's currently down there, hopefully being worked on.
yep,
okay,
Pavement's down, see that, loam spread, I put grass seed in that, come up next spring hopefully.
yep,
And, some of my trucks are set up for plowing, 'cause I don't have any drivers for them, but be ready for it. And the 24th we'll go to 5 days a week.
yep. Anybody right now, John, working part-time?
Roy
Yeah, I thought,
comes in
I
2
had
days.
somebody, okay, yeah,
And when we go to 5 days, he'll drop some hours, so he's hoping to come in for an afternoon and pick him up.
gotcha, okay.
I told him, come in whatever hours he wants to work at
Yeah.
this point.
We got to work, so, alright,
That's about where I'm at.
alright,
Hackleboro looks real pretty, the entrances look real good. Do you come back and do like the edge, along the long stretches of edge where there's, the nice new pavement and then the old?
If it's a deep edge,
Yeah.
yeah, I'd like to put 3/4 in there. But it's a little tight for that, I'm currently a couple loads shy of finishing Ayers Road,
Okay,
but yeah, backing them up. I have a couple spots to do that.
okay, good, thank you. Otherwise, it looks real pretty.
Alright, thanks.
Alrighty.
Rachel, good timing?
Really?
Yeah, seriously.
Sam
We're
If you're
moving
done,
along
John, you
tonight.
done?
has come and gone.
Sam was our
I've already.
first one.
You thought.
Yep.
Oh, geez, I had to close up the library. Thank you, thank you. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. Great things to report. Just always. Collaboration with the CUCC on the food drive is now around 710 items donated to Loudon Food Pantry. And that was an example of one of our collaborations, so we should feel really good about that. With my New Hampshire Library Association and my New England Library Association hat on, if you're hearing from other municipalities about House Bill 273, it is not a House bill anymore, it's a law. And this is pursuant to minors, parents' access to minor child library records. I'm just bringing this to you as a courtesy when you hear from other municipalities and select board. Some libraries in the state do their patron records differently. Elkins Public Library has a family patron account, so that the children's materials that they have checked out are made available because the parents are ultimately responsible financially for those books. This is a challenging bill. It was one that I asked personally to the governor to veto, and this one just got by us. I'm just here to tell you that it's really not gonna affect our library as much because of just the way that we hold our patron accounts. We've always been really careful to secure everyone's privacy. If you hear about it, I can give you more information on it, but it's been what I've been working on a lot with New Hampshire Library Association and New England Library Association. Our storage and space continues to be an issue. We will probably have to do another inventory in January, just because we have so many books and so many lovely donations from all sorts of people, but we will do a short inventory in January, and last year I did that at the same time as Martin Luther King, so I think that's something we'll be looking to do in January. Still waiting for Peter Galatis on the gutter repair, but he has been communicating with me. And Nick is still coming to do some paint touch-ups. I realize that these are all inside jobs, that these guys are probably banking for cold season, right? Married to a
Indoor gutters, you have indoor gutters, Rachel?
indoor gutters. Well, these are not real big jobs.
Yeah.
And being married to a carpenter, I know that these are like the little things, and so they'll get to us eventually. But we have Polar Express, we have Mrs. Claus, and we have a full year of Elkins Public Library Speaker Series calendar that I'll go through with Cal and Mary. You okay? Oh, that's just but anyway, that leads me to another thank you for town hall usage. A great deal, and another big thank you for Cal and Mary. You know, there are libraries, just as the president of the New Hampshire Library Association, I hear a lot about how libraries have a hard time processing their payrolls and their invoices, and we don't have that here at all. Mary and Cal and I work very nicely together, I believe, so it doesn't go without saying, because it's quite a wonderful thing that we're able to negotiate through that, and that the library doesn't have a bookkeeper, and the library doesn't have its own payroll agent. And so we are lucky enough to get through at the staffing levels that we now have, because we rely heavily on the town office, so thank you.
Alrighty, good to know.
Yeah.
Because without that, you would have to have another, your current staff wouldn't be able to do it? You'd need a separate bookkeeper slash
It would
whatever,
be tough.
payroll?
It would be tough, it would be a whole different dynamic.
Okay.
So, and some libraries do it, not many do it. But it also comes from the fact that, as you know, we're separate from the town. And a lot of libraries really seize on that and say, we're not gonna let the town see our stuff. So a lot of libraries are hesitant to let the town see their financials, where our situation is quite to the opposite. Like Mary and I work a lot every day that she's working to figure out, I know my line items, and we have it all reconciled. So that I don't know how we do it better.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah,
And a lot of libraries do it differently, so,
Yeah.
thank you. And it's those things that, you know, I don't take for granted ever, but you may not understand that some libraries do it entirely differently. So, that was worth mentioning.
Good to know, thank you.
That's all I
Thank you for your thank yous.
Thank you for your thanks. And I'll get that newsletter pronto.
Yes, you saw my note today.
Appreciate it.
thanks, Rachel.
Thank you. Alrighty, great, thanks.
Alright, what do you think, can we sign?
Just, the fire department did send their report
Oh,
along.
that's
She
right,
was not
yeah.
able to make it
I did see that
tonight,
somewhere.
but,
Yeah.
we did provide with a full report.
Yeah,
You know it's here. I saw it.
yeah, I think it
There it
was
is.
in,
Got an outline.
yeah. There it is.
Oh. Brush fires on Intervale.
Yes,
Wow.
yeah, which were on a, very steep hill right on the river.
Wow.
And I haven't heard any, I was at 2 out of the 3, I believe. And it was for Canterbury, fairly large fires, so.
And it says under investigation because they're still trying to figure out how they
How they
started.
started, exactly right.
Okay. And is this New Freedom propane leak, is that different than the one when the tree fell on the wires?
it.
No,
and-
that's the
Oh,
one.
this
That's
is,
it.
okay.
Yeah, that's the one, yeah.
We are working on the, emergency operations, grant project. We have a vendor that, we've selected, and, I've been working with the chief on the grant, that, application. We should have that done probably by the end of next week.
Great, thank you.
Good deal. And it's probably worth mentioning, although I think people have gotten word that the burn ban has been lifted by the governor.
Yeah,
But just a reminder that burn permits are still required.
okay.
And as always, still seeking new members.
Yeah, okay.
Anything else? I think that kind of covers it, so, alright.
What is the LEOP project, what you were just talking about? No.
That's emergency operations.
Yeah.
Emergency operations, okay.
Alright, I think that's it then for department heads, right?
Okay, great, thank you.
And then you wanna, do some signing?
Sure.
How long do we need to leave the hearing open? Just out of curiosity? Do they usually stay open for half hour or whatever?
That's fine.
Alright, please sign. Alright, first item,
Excuse me.
looks to be an accounts payable manifest in the amount of $98,389.54.
Alrighty, so moved.
Second, all those in favor, aye?
Aye. Speak to the googly eyes.
There you go.
I think there might be a check there that they want to sign.
Okay, I'll look for it.
In this,
Thought I saw under, for all of us to sign or just me?
Just one,
Okay,
keep going. Isn't there a check in there?
I thought I saw one,
I see a
Is
receipt.
there?
Oh wait, there it is. void, training not attended.
Oh, okay, alright, that was, alright. I
Yes,
saw the
void,
check in there and I
Yeah.
wasn't sure if we needed that.
there is a check not to sign,
Thank you.
yeah, yes, sir.
Alright, next. Payroll, yeah, payroll manifest in the amount of $59,936.23.
23 cents.
Yep,
So moved,
second, all those in favor, aye?
aye. Alrighty, thank you. So.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Alright, next is a letter to, the Senate Commerce Committee from the Select Board. We discussed this, was at our last meeting, right?
Yes,
And it's urging them to vote no on House Bill 639, the cryptocurrency bill. And I think we just need to sign, Ken, right?
That's correct.
Yeah.
you do that on purpose.
It's good for signing autographs and such.
Yeah, we'll be famous one day.
That's it. Alright, next item is a municipality land use change tax bill. And it is for 201 Baptist Road. Mandy has a little note explaining why. And it looks, Cal, do we sign in just the,
Just the one spot.
okay. And today is the 17th.
You gad.
Alright, there's that.
Okay, thank you, Mandy.
Yes, she's always very, very good with her explanations.
Yeah.
It's appreciated.
See, it sounds better when you sign on the table because then we can hear it.
Alright, last item is an interfund transfer from the transfer station upgrade capital reserve fund into our operating account. The amount is $5,976.80, which represents the amount paid to Ares Engineering for the feasibility study.
So moved,
Second, all those in favor? Aye?
aye.
Ken, I see it leaves a balance of a little over $1,200. Do we have anything that we can do with that?
No, because that was a warrant article
Yep.
for that specific purpose.
Yep.
So if any unexpended funds roll back into the general.
Okay.
But if there's any further work, like questions or stuff to Aries that incur additional cost, we could use it for
We
that?
would have to use it, we'd use it for that.
Okay. I can see that happening.
Yes,
Okay,
Very possibly.
I've confirmed a few things with George,
okay, good,
done some emailing, there was some numbers that were incorrect on the spreadsheet.
Yep.
And they haven't
Thank you.
billed us for that, he's just
Okay.
made a few changes that.
That was good of him. Alright, and it looks like, Cal, are there minutes?
I didn't give you copies, there are just a couple changes.
Okay, Alright, so, if you wanna just go over those,
Okay. The first significant change is on line 46. It says that Mr. Day explained that his security cameras show that the police used to patrol the area 40 to 50 times per week. It should have been per year.
okay,
And then later, on line 88, Ken and Fire Chief Gamache met today. They have finished the application for the grant. They've finished drafting the application. On line 107, Bob Steenson suggested warning homeowners before the switch. Just adding on to that sentence, since LED lighting is noticeably brighter. On line 122, their 2026 rates are not out yet, but they are anticipating an 8 to 35% increase depending on the experience of the group. Just adding after experience, parentheses, claims history, for anybody who doesn't know what that is.
That would be me, I didn't know.
And then, after, on line 151, after the explanation about, Chief Gamache's plan to switch the cars around and
Yeah.
get a new pickup, adding a sentence that says, this plan is significantly cheaper than buying a new rescue truck.
Yep.
Is new rescue truck accurate?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
that'll convey not a pickup.
that is correct, it would,
Okay.
yeah, yeah,
And that, oh, one more, on line 301, historically, when the transfer station is understaffed, highway department employees will fill in, but that is no longer an option, changing it to, but that is not an option at this time. Cause
Yep.
it can be an option,
It should be an option.
right, and hopefully
Okay.
will be an option.
so those are all of the changes.
Alright, I'll move the minutes as amended,
I will second that.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Alright,
And do we don't have any non-public minutes to look at, correct?
I didn't finish them.
Oh, okay.
So next time we will.
yeah,
Okay,
I see tax rate is inserted, wanna talk about,
I must be looking at the wrong agenda.
yep, alright, let me find the. Alright, so I will move that we close the public hearing regarding the floodplain ordinance.
I will second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
And then I will move that we sign the resolution to adopt the new FEMA maps and flood insurance study.
Yes, I will second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Cal, we signing that tonight or at a future date?
Sign it right now, it's in that pile.
Yes.
Yeah, sign
Yep.
that, please.
Perfect.
Just out of curiosity, who would come, who might show up at a public hearing to say something about that?
Someone with, property in the floodplain.
Exactly.
But they would speak probably for it, yes? I can't imagine.
Don't know.
Oh, I'm just curious, I
Not
was,
sure there's any way to predict that.
no,
actually.
that's true, there isn't, but I was wondering who might not want that, so.
FEMA also does their own public hearings about it, so.
Yeah.
Right.
This is not the only night where somebody could have talked to them or spoken about it.
Just always curious what might come up.
I used to live in a floodplain and followed all this very, very
Yeah.
closely, because it really does matter.
And did you ever flood?
No, not even close, actually, which was a whole long story, but we
But
didn't
good.
really, yeah, yes, exactly. Alright, that's that, so do you wanna talk about tax rate?
We can do that.
Okay,
So you each got one of
Oh,
these.
I was gonna say, where did you get tax rate from, because it doesn't say it on mine.
I have the
Ah,
special.
you got the special one, alright. That's like, I think I'm looking at the right one.
This is almost a last minute, item.
Okay, we'll take it. What's up? Do we have something to look at?
We have a preliminary tax rate, we should have this stuff.
Alright, I'm getting there.
there you go.
I do.
So the tax rate is $21.71, which is down
Ooh.
almost $1 from last year.
Yes.
And so the different columns that you see are amounts that you could contribute from the unreserved fund balance if you wanted to reduce the tax rate further. It shows what the tax rate would be. The max retained and the min retained are the DRA's recommendations, like they
Okay.
recommend that you retain a maximum of 17% of your budget in unreserved fund balance and a minimum of 5%, so these are the 200, 500, and 800 are examples of how much that would reduce the rate, that kind of thing, so.
Last year we did 500, yes.
Last year you did 500 and that's how it got down
Yeah.
to 2268, cause I think it was gonna be like 23 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 24.
Yeah,
So you don't, if you contribute nothing, it's gonna be 2171, which is less than it was last year.
Mhm.
right,
Or you could contribute something and reduce it even further.
right.
Okay,
So I'm thinking we should contribute something. First of all, we're over what the DRA recommends, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So I think we should contribute something. And I think, we need to be mindful that other entities are raising their tax rates, so,
do we need to decide this now, or do we do
Yes.
this,
Yes.
oh, tonight?
yeah,
Yeah, cause
We're trying to
right
set a
after-
tax rate so we can get
Yeah.
the tax bills out.
yeah.
Alrighty then,
Do we have to?
Yeah, after this meeting, I'll submit it
here,
to the.
I'm gonna put on my official glasses for this.
I mean, I'm looking at 500,000 and thinking that kind of puts us in the middle of what DRA recommends we have, right?
Mhm.
Any recommendations, Ken?
Mm,
Alright, so if,
we are in a very good financial picture.
Yeah,
It certainly doesn't hurt to help out our residents,
That's what I'm
who are in
thinking.
this, who are
Yeah.
looking at this. Just keep in mind, we have a $490,000 bond that's gonna be coming up.
yeah,
I'd err more on the side of 200, not
But,
5.
Again, I mean, our unreserved fund balance is in pretty good shape. We do have a county and school payment coming up in December, the 1st of December, which will be just over $1 million.
yeah,
Total. We did, one of our CDs, our $500,000 CD matured. We made about $1,400 in a month
Okay,
on it.
nice,
it's working
We
then,
still have another one that's gonna mature on the 14th of December.
yep,
So certainly we could afford to do 500,000.
what's the difference, okay, hold on. Tax bill, alright, here it is, you've already got it.
Yeah.
I wanna see the
scenario
difference.
For the tax
Yeah,
bills, for the properties.
so the difference between if we kicked in 500,000 versus 200,000 on a $400,000 property is really like
roughly 400.
$400.
Yeah,
300.
300, which you'd pick
Right.
up if you saw on the street, but for sure, I don't,
Calvin, thoughts?
I think it would be responsible to give something back, I just don't know. I don't know what big expenditures we have or what. It's nice to have money in the bank in case anything happens.
Right, but,
I mean, in the middle, that 500 doesn't look bad, it doesn't,
Yeah.
I mean, it gives everybody, the spectrum of what, 250 to $300 difference, depending
Yeah.
where you fit.
Ken, I'm reading this correctly, if we take 500,000, we still have 1,385,000, correct?
Correct.
Yeah,
What'd you guys do last year? Was it
500,000.
500, yeah, because of the big school increase. 800,000 would
You could also split the difference into 300, 400. Like you don't have
Right,
to
you don't-
choose one of
Right.
these.
Yeah,
Right.
what else, is this still taking into consideration what we may be shelling out for insurance and things of that? I mean, just looking at the context of where this money is sitting. Do we need some of it? Do we need more of it to actually take care of, town
So
bills?
this is the unreserved fund balance. So this is money that we have that is not spoken for in the operating account.
As soon as you approve this tax rate, tomorrow we'll get Mandy in to do the warrant and then Sam can issue the bills, so
Yeah,
the unreserved fund balance will
Start
start
coming
going back up, yeah.
Right.
And
I
is
don't,
that-
I don't know why I hesitate, I mean, you're right, the numbers look good, we've got good money in the bank, I don't know why I hesitate, only that we did it last year under kind of extreme circumstances. We don't quite have those extreme circumstances, so I kinda wouldn't wanna get into the habit of doing it 500,000 all the time, but I have no,
Well, is that school rate, the proposed one, is that pretty, do you think that's gonna be accurate? The
this,
prelim, or whatever that is?
this is 100% accurate and for the 2025 rate, so this is not including what's gonna happen next year for the
Okay,
school, so
Right.
the school care assessment and like any other big expenses the school or others might have come up, are not included in this, so next year, it could be also a big jump.
Right. Well, I mean, if we take that into account, would we be better off not buying it down that high now to have it in the kitty for next year in case we need to have a bigger buy down to try to keep people, or no?
Well, next year, you're also doing the reval, so that will work, cause we're at 76%
Yeah,
or
right.
something like that.
yeah.
So that'll make
So
a big
that'll
sense.
Did you weigh in on what you think? You said five, you thought five.
I still think 5.
Yeah, it leaves plenty in the fund.
Yeah, and that, you know, I don't, unless you disagree, I don't think we should be
No, I
sitting on
don't,
a pile of.
we could comfortably,
Yeah,
do the 5 and, again, I think we're in a really good financial picture right now.
right,
If you looked at what is owed in taxes is, for what our tax burden is, we're doing pretty good with that.
yeah,
So the economy seems to be chugging along.
and I don't want us sitting on a lot of money while our residents are paying higher taxes. That's really what it comes down to.
Right, and I don't disagree with that, so long as, you who knows the financial picture better than I can say that that's comfortable, that to me is good. If the town is in a comfortable position and we can help the residents, I would agree with that. It's not that much of a difference between the 200 and the 500. But it adds up, so.
Yes, it does.
I would support you in that.
Calvin,
I'm okay with 500, I think that
Okay.
definitely leaves
we need
enough.
a motion or,
Yeah.
okay, so I'll make a motion that we use 500,000 from the unreserved fund balance
Two.
to,
Lower the
right,
2025
over
tax
the
rate.
2025
5.
tax rate. Thank you.
I second that.
Finish it. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Alright. 500,000, so that means the tax rate will be $20.49 then?
Yeah.
Yep,
Okay,
alright. Let me know if and when I can let people know that we just did that.
I think we just did.
I think we just did, but if I can,
So then it's
So
$2 cheaper than last
we
year.
should, tomorrow, Cal's gonna let Mandy know, she's gonna prepare the warrant, and we have a work session tomorrow night.
Yep.
And, we will ask you guys to sign the warrant tomorrow night, Sam will get everything in line, and
Okay,
we'll ask you guys to sign the warrant tomorrow night, so then
Yep,
it'll be
sounds good.
official.
Alright,
alright,
very good.
And there's a $50,000 overlay that was recommended by Mandy. This was earlier from the MS one. It's just, we can change it, I
Okay.
guess. But
Yeah,
I'm sorry, what was that?
$50,000 overlay is for, just in case the Eversource argues about the.
Oh, okay.
assessment.
yeah.
Got it.
Alright,
But that's not, oh, don't worry about overlay, that's what that is.
right,
That's just an FYI, cause I'm
Right.
filling it out right now. I'm
Okay.
Submitting it to the
Okay.
DRA right now.
alright, so we've set a tax rate.
So she'll do this at 5 a.m. in the morning, and then
Yep.
I'll call you guys and I'll call Mandy and Sam, and we'll figure that out tomorrow.
Sounds good. Alright,
Alrighty, happy birthday Canterbury.
yep. Alright, Ken,
We were the second to the last municipality in the state to receive our tax rate.
really?
From CAT, there's 3 of them, so.
Hmm.
maybe-
Interesting.
It's cause we're so good at paying taxes.
Alright, are we on to old business?
We are.
Alright, HB 314.
So I forwarded you a few weeks ago the message from NHMA. This is about the restricting.
Free speech of
Right,
Yeah.
municipal officials, correct?
And
Yes,
lobbying,
by lobbying,
Yeah.
by
Right.
counting things as
Right.
lobbying.
Yeah.
So we got a reply from NHMA, we did not get a reply from Jose Cambro, even though I did send it to him as well. So we could wait till next year and see if this goes to the full house, or you could send a letter now to the Legislative Administration Committee. There hasn't been an update since she sent this, cause there was a line in here saying, like, they were gonna have a session the very next day, but that was also non-public, so we still have no idea what they're talking about or what they're doing or thinking.
Yeah.
So you could send a letter now, or later, or both.
I say while we're still thinking about it, we should probably send
I
it now.
agree, yeah. Why don't we, Calvin, what do you think?
I'm okay sending it now.
Yeah, that, and maybe later even, depending on what we hear,
We
so,
don't follow
yeah,
with, sure.
yeah, exactly.
Alright, then I'll draft a letter
Yep.
and give it to you guys for signing.
Perfect, thank you,
Thanks,
Cal. Alrighty,
Alright, are we at the point, do we have anything else before we talk about highway department?
Select board rep reports.
Oh, that's right, let's pass that over.
I should bold that one, nobody's
Thank
gonna
you, I
see.
know,
I actually saw it this time.
right.
I didn't, and look, I even have my folders.
I am the select board rep to Tricentennial.
Yes.
Okay, I always forget that.
You can't be
Alright. It's just we share information and duties, I think. So Tricentennial Committee had a table set up at the indoor farmers market. I think it was very well received. They sold license plates. They had what else?
Stickers?
Stickers, thank you.
Hand crocheted sheep named
Which were-
Bob,
Very cute, yeah, that's right, Bob.
and information about upcoming t-shirts.
Right, which also look great, absolutely, I think they're gonna be a big seller, so,
They made $500, almost.
which is great.
Yeah.
So, and the plan, I believe, assuming we get personnel, is to be at the December
Yes,
indoor farmers market.
if we can find somebody to run the
Right.
table, who is
Right.
not me,
Right,
but could be you as the select board rep,
that's true,
just saying,
right. Think of anything else for Tricentennial?
no.
I think that's
I
that's
cannot.
enough news.
Planning
Right.
continues.
Yep, and the stickers.
Oh, and the movie is going
Oh,
on.
that's right, the shooting of the movie, which, I think, are we still looking for extras?
I don't know,
Last I
all I know
knew-
is that Russell Field shaved his face so he could be Governor Wentworth, which
There you
I didn't
go.
even recognize him in the store, so, things are going
Haven't seen-
forward.
Yeah, cool, alright, planning, the, exit 18 housing development was approved for 26 units, one of which is a duplex. There were, I believe, 14 conditions of approval, so I won't go into each one of those, but, that's the biggest thing I can think of for planning.
And they'll be back to the, planning board this next,
Maybe, I'm not sure what they had to do between, I think they've gotta get permits, alteration of terrain permits, and that was one of the conditions,
yeah,
which can be a bit of a process.
yeah, I didn't write down when they might be
Yeah,
back,
yeah.
so, I think we'll find out,
Yeah,
okay.
that's all I can think of for planning. I think that covers, that's really been, the biggest item the last couple of years, really.
Okay,
Alright, that's all I've got.
alright, you wanna go?
Alright,
Pretty
okay.
straightforward. Alright, rec department, this is from Randy. Cause I can't remember dates to save my life. Soccer season wrapped up and Halloween, they were successes. The tree will be strung on November 24th, which is next Monday.
Oh, good. How's it gonna happen this year? You gonna dangle from a,
Word on the street is I don't have to, but I'm gonna be
Alright.
ready in case I have to.
or a harness this
So
time?
Brian's gonna bring his
I
truck,
kinda figured,
portable. And then the lighting ceremony, will be November 25th. And.
25th? No, 29th.
Well, she wrote 25th, I believe you 29th, you probably know dates way better
I
than
think
me.
it's the 29th.
They're gonna have all the receipts in by December 1st for the budget, and that'll all be submitted. Yeah, the 29th. Yeah, she wrote the wrong thing, I just can't
Okay.
read messages.
Yeah.
So they were good, they did that, we had a meeting, a public meeting last month, and went over all the little stuff, they're moving forward fine. They're looking to repair the shed, the soccer shed down at the school, they're just trying to figure out if it's the town or the school's responsibility.
Gotcha.
So they're in the process with that, with buildings and grounds. HDC, what do we got? Not
Don't-
much really went on.
And their meeting is canceled this,
I don't know yet.
Yes.
It is confirmed canceled, yeah,
Yeah.
they had a member resign, so now they're back down, so they're in the
Oh,
search
boy.
again for members.
Okay.
But I don't believe there's a hearing this month, so it's okay. And the Ag Commission, there was a last meeting for the year until next spring.
Yeah,
They handed out all the seeds for the tricentennial tree
from
project.
Mark.
So everybody
Yeah.
has a billion seeds at their house in the ground right now. Hopefully they all turn into trees for the spring.
We got our allotment from Mark on Saturday, I believe.
Yeah, I
it
think I
was.
got like 75
Yeah.
walnuts that hopefully one of them does something.
We got a
Okay.
selection, so,
And they are still going over the active farm list. They're trying to
Yeah.
establish that. And they're thinking about putting a survey out potentially over the winter
yeah.
to the town, so pretty low key. I think HTC, that's it for me.
Okay,
okay,
very
good.
good.
Let's see, I'll start with conservation. They had, conservation's chugging along, they've been, putting signs out at Skudak, mowing going on at Riverland, Robert Fife Conservation Area. There's a bunch of stuff going on there about, signage, the Kinter's Garden that they have to figure out what to do with. Beavers are doing things and, cutting paths, so they're just all their basic management projects are still going on. They've got a subcommittee that's working on a wetlands ordinance. They've been making, some progress, either they have these two members and not those two members, or those two and not those two. So they're going for, but they've done a lot of work and they're proceeding on some sort of a draft wetlands ordinance, a setback ordinance. They did weigh in on the blockchain and digital currencies, opposing the bill. There was a study that they got from DES about New Pond, the total daily maximum load. The question about that, which was interesting, is it's like a 75-page report, which was really tough to read because a lot of it was equations, but be that as it may. The question was, part of the problem with the load on the pond is the septics around the pond. And what they were not clear about is who's responsible for implementing improvements to those septics. So if it's Sherwood Forest and they're a private community, are they responsible? Is the town responsible if it's gotten up to the DES level? Who actually can say, okay, this needs to change? So Kelly is going to contact DES and learn more about what the next steps are. But just to get on everybody's radar is that the DES has weighed in that it's that the water body is impaired. So, you know, how do we go about dealing with that? And Kelly's gonna find out. And they've got, you know, a couple of work days planned, and continuing efforts to reach out to landowners in town to see if they wanna conserve their land, which they have a wide range of people that they wanna contact, so.
Good.
They chug along. Energy committee, both energy and community power still looking for members. Two people left the energy committee meeting. I don't know if that, I reported on that last time, but they had two members resign, so. That membership needs is like top of the list. They were working with Ken, they went up and they walked through the municipal center, talking about the replacing LED lights. Oh, Jeff Beltramo said he's gonna reach out to Jack Dudek of World Energy Services and see if he can get the report from when they walked through with you, because they hadn't heard, they didn't say anything about it. So he's gonna follow up with them. Window dressers, big success. LED streetlights, we know what happened there. We've got the 2 in the center, 4 in the center?
3 in the center.
3 in the center are getting replaced. But speaking of LED lights, again, the Energy Committee wants to work more or find out more from Affinity about the perhaps doing LEDs in the municipal center, and they'll report about that. They are also having a heat pump session, information session, on November 18th in the town hall at 7 p.m. They're gonna have a panel, and it's all about how to use your heat pumps. Anybody wants to know or come or talk about it. And they are also investigating, Ron Latalian attended a C-PACER, Commercial Property Assessed Clean Energy and Resiliency Conference. And C-PACER is basically a loan fund for commercial entities to use towards energy and resiliency projects. They're gonna find out more what this means. The town might have to have an ordinance to say that we're part of this. The town doesn't have to do anything other than say, apparently, that people can use this program. But I was quite unsure what it meant for the town to, and what did you say it's like, C-PACER's like, there was another,
So my understanding is it would be similar, you do an overlay to allow
Gotcha.
for commercial districts.
yeah,
And it is similar to what a TIF, a tax increment
Yep.
financing is.
that's the word I was looking for, yeah.
So the developer
Yeah.
or customer could sign up for this and have reduced costs.
Yeah.
But the town doesn't do it, it's through this
It's through
program.
this other
We just have to
organization.
allow this program to happen in the town, correct? They're coming back with a lot more information about that. So that was pretty much, the Energy Committee. They've got another, educational program set up for January sometime, but I'll talk more about that when they
And
they
actually,
do it.
before you go on, that sort of triggered, we had talked about, we have 2 streetlights that are on state roads.
Yeah,
And we're paying, as I understand it, for the lights there. I guess, do we wanna continue to pay for those lights?
So I had a conversation with Beth earlier
Oh,
today.
okay.
yeah,
Alright,
I have,
Ken's on
I
it.
was gonna update you on some of this stuff.
Okay.
But I contacted the state, Division 5 or District 5.
Yeah.
Sent an email, didn't hear back, made a phone call, talked to some people down there, they gave me the voicemail of their district maintenance supervisor. That was last Wednesday, I have not heard back.
Okay,
The lights were supposed to be done last week,
yeah,
they didn't, there was a communication breakdown with Unitil, but they're gonna be done this Thursday. I talked to Unitil, the representative from Unitil, and said we are only planning on doing these.
Yeah.
We weren't gonna do the ones for the state,
yeah,
and I'm gonna send an email probably tomorrow or Wednesday and say that we're doing these. We're not gonna do the ones for the state,
yeah,
and when we get our next bill from Unitil, we will forward it to them, to
Yeah.
the state,
yep.
so,
Makes
Thank you
sense
very
to
much,
me.
we paid for them for
Yeah.
20 years.
Right,
at least.
at least,
Yeah.
yeah,
Your turn for the next 20.
right,
Yeah, so
Thank you.
that's streetlights. Community power. Edgar, we missed you the other night. Edgar was busy doing school board, yes. So, we had a guest who was Jackson Kaspari, who was the member services rep from, Community Power, New Hampshire. And he basically came, I've got a whole slide, I'm waiting for the slideshow to be forwarded, I can send it to everybody if they want, but it was pretty much just explaining the whole program again for anybody who might not know what it was. And that they have a couple of new features, like, you know, a mail thing that people can sign up for, get on their mailing list, things like that. And plus all the legislative concerns that CPCNH is dealing with and what they're doing. So it was really, really good to see with him. So I'll include a link to the slideshow. Our question was, one of our big questions was that of the people, I wanna see if I get this right. Of the people who currently do not participate in community power for whatever reason, 14% of those, we wanna know if there's a way to encourage them to opt into community power. With the goal of, you know, getting more people, you know, in the program. And then eventually, when we have the adder rate, you know, again, that more people that we have in the program, the more the adder rate will go back to the town. But our biggest question to Jackson Kaspari was, when will the adder rate be available on all rate levels? Because right now, if you opt in and you opt up to the highest level because you want to support, you know, sustainable energy production, you don't get the adder rate, you only get it for Canterbury Basic. And he must have spoken about 10 minutes worth of why this was a complicated thing to have happen. They're working on it, it's absolutely on their list of things to do, so we're hopeful to get some action on that. Oh, and just as a note, he did mention that we should ask again to see what the town's balance is in our adder account before town meeting, because there might be more funds that we could get.
okay,
And we do need to, and I talked to Cal about this, we need to just come up with some sort of wording for a warrant article so that we don't have to wait to accept the funds next time, because at the moment it's just sitting in the general fund.
I found out today from Kat that we are actually, that $1,000, that we worded it so that that would be raised by taxes. The DRA disagrees that we worded it that way. So we can take $1,000 from that adder funds to put in, and then the 4,200 left over, that'll have to go for the next one.
okay,
Okay, whatever works, that's fine. And then can I put this in here? There's a way that we need to discuss how to let new residents who move into town, or somebody such as yourself, who moves houses within town but sets up a new Unitil or Eversource account. When do they actually get refreshed or brought into community power? So there's different ways to do that, and the community power will be bringing wording to a future select board meeting. The current wording is, Canterbury Community Power recommends the select board request that Community Power Coalition of New Hampshire refresh utility customers in our Unitel and Eversource services area monthly, regardless of the default prices. Did have a conversation, is should we weigh in on just having it when community power is lower than the utility rates, or just put everybody? And the committee said that they thought that everybody should just go on regardless, because that's how we voted the town to begin with.
That's what I thought I remembered.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we did, so, but now we, for the new people coming in, you could do it differently, but we decided to keep it all the same,
yeah,
or they did.
okay.
And that's it, just community outreach, they're going to continue. They're working on the mission statement, since the committee has changed so much since its original formation. And that's it for community power, still looking for members,
Yeah,
in a big way.
I think you could say that about every
And
committee in
I'm
this
trying
town.
to, we did have one new member for energy,
Good,
which was great,
yeah,
and I think that's it for them.
all right.
I have a few
You've got,
updates.
yeah, I thought you said that.
The bond, application was approved by New Hampshire Bond Bank.
Yeah.
We have some paperwork to do, and I'll be bringing something for you to sign next meeting.
Okay.
The lights at the highway department, where they were waiting on parts.
Yep,
He's been bugging his supplier, and he said, I'm trying to get him to get there so we can get lights in the highway garage.
yeah,
The Sam Lake garage, the interior was framed, the rough electrical was done. And the siding will be done either the end of this week or beginning of next week.
good,
The electrical inspection, rough electrical inspection is done, so they can insulate now.
yep,
And participated in the second energy audit up at the municipal building. And also met with the company that provides the security cameras at our town office. And we went up to the municipal building. We put the cameras up there in 2017, and the police have been having some problems with the vendor. They'd like to add a couple cameras, and the vendor hasn't been very responsive. So I contacted the company we deal with here. We went up and did a tour of the building. They can't use the existing hardware.
I figured that, it's probably,
They did say that the lifespan on those cameras is typically around 10 years.
Yeah.
So we're approaching that.
yeah,
They are going to give us a estimate and see what it is for the 26 budget, to see if we should do a warrant article for that or not.
Oh, so the security camera company that does the municipal center is not the same as the one that does the Sam Lake House?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct, yeah. Yeah, and that system up there, the system we have here is cloud-based, so you can log in from anywhere, and see what's going on.
Yeah,
The system up there is not. It's hardwired, well, the cameras are remote, they're not wired, but it's not a cloud-based, so you can't log in from anywhere you can only view it from up there.
yeah. With the system now at Sam Lake, if we lose the internet, do we lose the capability of each camera to upload?
No, it still records,
Okay.
but you can't log in from somewhere
Yeah,
to get it.
yeah, okay.
You'd have to wait until you got internet back
Yeah,
up
okay.
to receive.
But we don't lose any recordings
No,
of any activity that might, yeah,
yeah,
Yeah.
that's good,
yeah.
okay. And when will they'll have those figures, we'll be able to
so we're
work it
gonna,
into this
yeah,
budget
they're gonna give
cycle?
us an estimate before, I was kinda hoping for it today, but
Yeah.
he said it'd be a week or so, so that was last Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think that's it for updates.
Okay,
We have highway department hiring.
yep,
First part, we can stay public.
okay, yep,
unless there's any questions that move into the realm of executive, then we can stay public for that.
Okay.
Interviewed a candidate a couple weeks ago, the background checks and reference checks have, gone very well. I recommend that we hire, John and I interviewed, again, I did the background and reference checks, everything looks good. I would recommend that we hire this, gentleman. His name is Charles LeMahieu. He lives in Concord, he has experience working on a highway department, and so I think, I think he'd work out good for us.
CDL,
He has a CDL, it's automatic restricted, but he has driven a standard before, and he's, I talked to him last week, and he is anxious to come to work for us and take one of our trucks, and get back into the standard and get qualified.
any idea, cause that involves an appointment with,
DMV.
any idea how far out they're scheduling?
We waited 2 months on Robert.
That's what I had heard they were, it was quite, well, we'll do the best we
see
can.
what
Does he
That's all
need
we
more
can do.
training?
We do
Will there be
have-
any expense to train him further for standard or?
No, it's just, road work with one of our trucks.
Okay,
We do have, two seasonal people that have agreed to plow for us this winter. And we have Roy, and if we hire Mr. Mayhew, then, we're looking in pretty good shape.
Do we need a motion?
Yep, have a
Okay.
motion to hire, Mr. LeMahieu for the highway department.
Alright, I'll make that motion that we hire Robert LeMahieu for the highway.
Charles.
Charles, pardon me.
Robert's brother.
Yeah, exactly.
So long as the people who know more about this than I agree, the references check, I would say yes, I second that.
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Welcome.
That is it for the public
All right.
portion of the hiring. We need to go into executive session for the remainder.
Alright,
Alrighty.
thank you, Cal. Alright, Cal, which one are we,
You're gonna want
first one?
A.
Yeah. Alright, I'll make a motion that we adjourn into executive session per RSA 91-A:3, Roman numeral 2A. Looking for a second.
I will second that.
All those in favor? Aye.